TN Visa Explained. Everything you need to know about TN visas. If you're a Canadian or Mexican citizen with a job offer in the United States, great news. You could enter on TN status. If you're qualified, it's a super quick and straightforward U.S. work authorization. What is TN status? TN, which stands for Trade NAFTA, is a non-immigrant employment visa. It allows citizens from North America, Canadians and Mexicans specifically, who work in certain jobs to work in the United States. If a Canadian or Mexican citizen's job in the U.S. falls under a list of NAFTA Professions, linked in our description, they could qualify for TN status. Examples of NAFTA Professions include engineer, lawyer, social worker, and dentist. The TN visa is valid for up to 3 years, and even better, it's indefinitely renewable. To qualify for TN status, you need proof of your Canadian or Mexican citizenship. A passport will work for this. A pre-arranged full-time or part-time job in the United States with a U.S. employer or a foreign employer with a U.S. entity. Qualifications to practice, such as a bachelor's or master's degree. To apply for TN status, it's fairly simple. If you're a Canadian citizen, you can either apply directly at a U.S. Customs and Border Protection port of entry when entering the United States, or have your employer submit the TN application along with Form I-129 to U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, and then seek entry once approved at a U.S. port of entry. If you're a Mexican citizen, you'll need to send the paperwork to a U.S. embassy or consulate, along with Form DS-160. You'll also have to attend an interview, receive a visa number, and then seek entry at a U.S. port of entry. For every TN application, you'll need a TN support letter from your employer summarizing your job, the NAFTA profession chosen, your qualifications, and other basic information like salary, length of employment, etc. You'll also need proof of your qualifications for the role. This could be transcripts or diplomas. Where possible, these should be the original copy. Finally, you'll need your application fee. For both Canadians and Mexicans on non-immigrant status in the United States, you can use Form I-129 to adjust your status to TN, or to reapply for TN for renewals or new employment. To learn all about TN visas and find out if it's the right path for you, check out the resource article linked in our description. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Boundless. Thanks for watching.